I've prepped all my ingredients. So I've got Goya o Boya beans, the best. I've got a couple of tomato products that I like to add to the chili. I've backed it down. I was going to do 5 pounds. I decided to just do 3 and save the other 2 that I took out of the freezer for like a taco night or cheesesteaks. I make cheesesteaks out of this ground beef because it is that good. So a couple things I have is hoagie spread, tomato paste. Love it in the tube. You know how you just need a little bit sometimes? You don't want to open the can? Love this. There's no waste. Worcestershire sauce, trapeze, some sriracha, ketchup, my secret ingredient, Grey Poupon. I'm going to try a couple of these diced jalapenos, not too many because they're hot. See that little indicator on there that says hot? So not too much, I just like a little heat. We're going to use some minced garlic. This is sweet pepper strips. I like grapeseed oil and butter to saute the onions in. I've got my awesome Cutco knife that I love and can't live without. This is a batch of chili the last time, so it's the last container. So I'm pulling that out, and that means I have to make chili. So popcorn's gonna wait, and my favorite pot is my Le Creuset 9.5 quart Dutch oven. So I'm gonna get ready and get started. I'll be right back. So right now I'm simmering the onions and the peppers and garlic, butter, grapeseed oil. I forgot to mention salt and pepper, so use that to your own discretion. We like to season at every step. I kind of follow Alton Brown for that. So right now we're sizzling. Get back to you. Another favorite tool. This is a chopper. I forget what it's called. Is it some kind of... It's just great to do ground beef and mix things. Gosh, I used to sell these in the store too. I'll get the name of it and let you all know. So I'm going to brown the meat before I add the beans. Oh, here we go. The beans, I don't have them all open yet. So right now I'm browning the meat with the onions. As soon as the meat is like 75% done, then I'm going to add all the other ingredients, the other liquids and sauces and tomato products, and then I'm going to add the beans and put it on simmer for a couple of hours. I'm going to turn the fan off so you can hear it. So I forgot the key ingredient, chili. So what I did was used about a half a container of chili powder and this equal amount of flour. And I used super hot tap water to blend it because it's difficult to add a dry ingredient to a lot of wet components and not get lumps. So I like to get it all incorporated together before I add it to my the beef, the peppers, all the sauces that you saw earlier. As soon as I incorporate this completely to itself, I'm going to add it to the chili. Cut. I'm incorporating the chili mixture with the flour, the chili powder, flour, and hot water mixture in, and I'm, evaluating what I've got going on so far, and I have determined that I'm going to need a bigger boat. Okay, so I've got 3 pounds of ground beef in here, 3 pretty good sized onions, a couple cans of tomato products which you saw, a squirt of this and a dash of that of all the other ingredients you saw on my table earlier. And I'm not just wearing gloves because of the coronavirus. I've been wearing gloves for about 15 years when I cook. So we never had to wear gloves when we owned the restaurant. It just wasn't required at the time. I just couldn't stand food on my hands. So anyway, I've been wearing gloves a long time. So, okay, so this I'm gonna need to transfer into a new pot, unfortunately, so I will get right back to you. So I had to switch to a bigger boat. So here we are, you can hear it. Wait. Can you hear the heat? It's perfect. You can see the beans. I'm gonna be very, 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 very gentle in folding these beans into the pot. I don't like broken beans. Look at that. So what I'm gonna do is add some beef broth just to give it a little more liquid to absorb. You noticed I put some flour in that chili powder mixture with the hot water. So that's a thickener, and I want to make sure that I can stir it, and it will thicken, I guarantee it. I will be right back. Okay, so we got a bigger vessel. I have to stand, I can't even see it where my phone is holding it. David is setting me up with some good camera mounts and everything, so I don't have to do this again if I want to continue with these, and I really do. I hope you enjoy them. This is the chili now at a current state. What I'm going to do is, the heat is really high. I'm going to bring it to a, where it's scorching the bottom, and that's okay because I like the goodness of what burns on the bottom or steals to the bottom. Then I'll add a little more broth later. I'm going to put a diffuser under this, turn the heat way down, put the lid on it, and go join my husband at the fire. See you later. So we are on simmer now. Okay, so I've got the flame as low as I can get it on this particular stove, and I've got a diffuser on there. So hopefully I won't get too much burnt to the bottom, but I don't mind it at all because to me it's like candy.